Hello humans, I'm Yoshiller, and welcome back to some more of my Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom walkthrough. Folks, I have been working on this walkthrough for over 2 years now, and do you see that castle there in the background? It's a little hard to miss, right? Well, that castle is the main plot point of this game, so to speak, and it's been there since day one, since part one of this walkthrough, all that time ago. And it shall now be time for me to wrap up the plot and fight Ganon, or Ganondorf, once and for all, and save Princess Zelda and restore peace to Hyrule. Almost. We're about to go and do that. I just want to ensure that I am well equipped and well prepared to deal with this upcoming final battle. So, I'll go ahead and go through my inventory to make sure that I have everything that I could possibly need. As far as armor is concerned, I am more than well equipped on this front. I've upgraded every piece of armor in the game, and I even got the lightning helm in the previous part, but by having this full attire on, I get the attack bonus. So that's nice, but what about weaponry? I have good weapons, but I could stand to get some better ones. So the easiest way to get more weapons is to scan an amiibo. So I've got a Link Super Smash Bros. Amiibo right here, and I figured I'd ought to scan him one more time for good luck. My last amiibo scan of this walkthrough. It's happening right here, right now. You could scan any amiibo to get some basic supplies, but you'll have a better draw of getting a weapon or something useful if you tap in a Zelda Series 1. I tapped in the very first Zelda Series amiibo I ever got. Link from Smash Brothers, and I got Trousers of Twilight! I think that's my third time getting those pants. Well, I don't need those because I already have Trousers of Twilight that are already maximum upgraded, and I don't intend to wear them over these next final few parts of the walkthrough. In any case, let's say you don't have amiibo. What are some other things that you can do to make sure that you are well equipped for this upcoming encounter? Well, in the previous part of this walkthrough, I actually established that the Yiga clan hideout is a noteworthy place to stock up on supplies. And I've never actually gone in here without my Yiga armor on. It's you! Attention all members, we're under attack! It's Link! Prepare for battle immediately! Yes, I guess I never showcased what happens if you do this as well, so considering we're nearing the end of the walkthrough, this is the prime time for me to show it. I guess you could just battle the Yiga clansmen and get their weapons that way. Oh, that's right. I'm just blowing gusts of wind at them. All right, I'm just gonna mash. I'm overpowered. You only did a quarter heart of damage to me. There you go. We're just gonna mash. Take out the big guy first. Take out the heavy. Oh, okay. All right, you got a good hit in there, but that still only did a quarter heart's worth of damage. There we go. I got this. Boom. All right, there goes the big guy. And every time you defeat a Yiga clan person, you get rupees, bananas, and a weapon. The main thing I want is the weapon. There you go, but I'll take the rupees and the bananas as well. Why the heck not? Boom. Very good. All right, a little more. There we go. So I was actually going to come over here and show that you could buy these Yiga weapons, but I guess if you just want to fight the Yiga clans members and pick up their weapons as rewards afterward, you can do that too. But now that I've gone ahead and defeated them, can I just walk in? Or are you going to be like, we're helpless, go ahead, take anything you want? We discovered an intruder at our midst, so the hideout is on lockdown for now, okay? I guess I have to go and dress as a Yiga clan member. Well, fortunately, I've done that in the very previous part, so let me go ahead and find the proper attire. Oh, I'm never good at navigating through my outfits here. I know all the amiibo armor and all the outfits that make Link look like his presence in the other games are at the bottom, but the Yiga clan armor is like in the middle somewhere. Oh, here it is. There you go. Night speed up. First thing in the morning. All right, come in. How do you know I didn't just like strip one of the other guys I just defeated and got dressed right out the gate? Anyway, if you come inside here, you can actually buy the weapons that the Yiga clan member used. They're a little pricey, but if you just want some quick weapons and you happen to have a lot of rupage like I do, you can just buy them here. And the little shop next door will sell you a set of spikes that you can use to equip your weapon for extra damage. So if I wanted to, I could get one of my weapons out and I could fuse it to the weapon. However, I've actually never seen what happens if you try to fuse it without talking to the guy. So I guess I'll demonstrate that real quickly. Will you just give me a freebie? Let's see. Boom. Oh, that's it now. Yeah! Did I scare you? Just having a little bit of fun. But if you try to lay a hand on one of my babies again, I really will cut you. Menacing. I can respect that. So here's one place where you can get some extra weapons, but there are better options. So throughout the depths, I found a fair share of treasure chests that contained armor pieces and other callbacks to previous Zelda games. And some of those treasure chests contained weapons. And if you've already used up those weapons and you don't have amiibo, you can always purchase those powerful weapons once again from a bargainer statue here in the depths. So I've gone ahead and opted to go for this one, the Cliff bargainer statue. I hope he doesn't mind that I'm dressed up like a Yiga clan member. Oh, hang on, I need to actually speak to the guy. There we go. So we'll go ahead and offer Pose, that blue flame currency that is exclusive to the depths. I can buy just about whatever I want, but I'm going to go ahead and cash those in on weaponry. So he's got all sorts of weapons that existed in previous Zelda games. And those are going to be these ones. So we're going to go for, I'm thinking the Fierce Deity Sword is appropriate. I could even dress up as Fierce Deity Link if I wanted to, but I shouldn't be doing that. So we got the Fierce Deity Sword, and we'll do a big Goron Sword. I don't think I need the Dust Claymore, and I don't think I need the Boomerang. Oh, hang on a second. Get the heck out of here! Maybe I could have used the Zonite Sword. Doesn't matter. I'm about to buy something much more powerful. Yes, yes, yes! Very good. See, everything I've done in the game up to this point is going to matter. All the pods I've been collecting, all the weapons I've been finding, it's all coming together here. All right, let me go ahead and get dressed back on the proper attire so I can get the attack boost as well. But that does remind me, I got this ability, the Yiga Clan's Earthquake technique in the previous part. So I could use this if I don't have a weapon. So worst case scenario, I can still deal damage to the King of Evil with this. And on that note, let's talk about fusing stuff to weapons. So I have all sorts of powerful materials that I can use to fuse to a weapon, the most powerful of which is Lionel parts. So let's go ahead and attach one of these to the end of my Master Sword, as well as my other weapons, huh? All right, so boom. There you go, plenty of power on that front. And then, before I go ahead and fuse anything to the other weapons, actually, let me show where you can get a few extra weapons, in case you don't want to spend currency on anything, you know? So if you don't want to spend any money, or perhaps you just don't have enough rupees to buy a weapon, or enough poes to buy a weapon even, you can resort to thievery in this game. I mean, you can always sell your supplies to get some extra rupees as well, and you can always just beat up some smaller fries to get some basic weapons, but we're going against the final boss in a moment. Let's get the big stuff. And speaking of big stuff, hang on, I forgot how far down this goes. I'm ruining my timing here. I said, speaking of big stuff, there it is. You could always just steal the weapons off of a Hinox's neck. Look at me being knowledgeable and resourceful. I've really come a long way since the beginning, huh? Now, you don't necessarily have to even defeat the Hinox. You can take the weapons off him just like this, or you can take him off while he's sleeping. But I've got time. This is the end. I'll defeat one last Hinox for good luck. And look, it actually demonstrates how powerful my main weapon is with the Lionel part attached. So, all right, I could stand to drop some more weapons and get some more stuff. Okay, well, you get food for defeating a Hinox as well, so I guess it's worth it to defeat him. Oh, you only dropped the one halberd? Why did I feel like you had more weapons on you? Maybe you normally do have more and I just got unlucky this time, but I'll drop a few more of my weapons real quickly. And the boomerang, I'm not gonna use that. Anything else? And the stick. All right, we'll take the halberd. But speaking of Lionels, Lionels are not only great for dropping parts that can be fused to weapons, they also drop their own special kind of weapons, including bows! Yeah, baby! Check that out. The Savage Lionel bow. So if you want more than just a sword, you want a powerful bow, the best thing to do is to get it off of a Lionel. And if you defeat a Silver Lionel, you'll get a Savage Lionel bow, something I've been using throughout the majority of this walkthrough. Fires off 3 arrows at once and it deals massive damage. Of course, if you want the Lionel parts to fuse to your weapons, or if you want the Lionel's weapons themselves, you will actually have to fight the Lionel. But see, as you can tell, I am an experienced Lionel fighter. I've fought dozens of these over the course of the walkthrough. Woo! And I don't mind fighting one more as we near the end. Okay, my Master Sword has run out of energy. That is okay. As I've already established, I've got plenty of other powerful weapons. Woo! All right, we'll go ahead and use this up as well. I don't really foresee myself using a Frost Talus Heart against the final boss, but that is a very good thing to fuse to a weapon if you want to deal some extra damage. Here you go. Nope. Oh no, he got me, darn it. I was trying to do a flawless fight, but of course, even masters make mistakes. Here you go, boom, 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 let's go. Okay, couldn't get another Flurry Rush, but I got one at all, and I got it at the beginning. So hopefully you guys know that I know what I'm talking about. All right, so we can get a sword, a shield, hopefully a bow, and then hopefully a bunch of Lionel parts. Oh yeah, and some arrows for the road. Love that. Oh, that's the good stuff. Now, I could farm more Lionels for more parts, but I think we'll be fine. So I've got the armor, I've got the hearts, I've got the body parts. Let's see. There we go. So we'll go ahead and hold one of those. Boom, let's see how powerful this is. All right, check this out. Fuse to this. Woof, 91 attack, and my current armor gives me an attack boost. In any case, for as much as I love just swinging my sword around and hoping that the enemy goes down before they get a chance to hit me, sometimes I gotta be extra prepared. Sometimes there's more to this game than just flailing weapons around and hoping for the best. There's a little strategy that can be involved too. So what do I do about that? Well, I did an entire part dedicated to cooking for a reason, right? Although it is raining right now, so I won't actually be able to use the cooking pot, but there's 2 other things I can demonstrate real quickly. Number 1 is I can go to the shop here in Kakariko Village. Well, I could go to the inn as well. Let's go to the shop first. If I go to the shop here, This shop not only sells arrows, I mean most shops inside of the villages do, but it also sells Arrokuda eyeballs and Arrokuda wings. With the Arrokuda eyeballs, much like Keese wings, if you attach that to an arrow, it will lock on to an enemy when you fire it. So that's just an easy way to get some of those items here if you don't want to hunt down Arrokudas or Keese. And you can buy extra arrows while you're here too. And arrows, once again, can be purchased in any city or village. I already have more than enough, but I'll go ahead and buy out their stock anyway. Then, you can stay at any stable or any inn, and you get a full restore, but if you choose to do something like the soft bed instead of the regular bed, you'll get an extra heart when you recover. So we'll go ahead and go to the morning. I want to fast forward in time anyway, because I need to be here at a time when it's not raining. I mean, I don't necessarily have to be here, but I'm already here, and I thought I'd go ahead and demonstrate this anyway. Give me some bonus hearts. You can get bonus hearts for cooking food as well, but I figured I'll go ahead and replenish the economy that is Kakariko Village, right? So, there you go. I've got plenty of rupees. I got 1 bonus heart. But hey, that 1 bonus heart could go a long way, especially since I'll be in the depths. That'll probably very swiftly be corrupted. Anyway, it's morning, it's not raining, I can use the cooking pot here. And I did a whole walkthrough part dedicated to cooking for a reason, darn it. And they're an extra pot lid. That's an extra shield. Sure, why not? Okay, so let's go ahead and cook a few things with added benefits. So we're gonna want things with attack up, we're gonna want things with speed boosts, and we'll need 1 or 2 things that give me a full restore. I'm not gonna go for defense, I'm not gonna go for stealth, and I'm not gonna go for glowing or elemental weaknesses. I think power, speed, and health are gonna be the most important things. So, for power, we need any type of food or animal that grants a attack boost. So we'll want something like a beetle, or, hang on, we'll do by type. Something like a beetle, or something like a razor shroom, that'll do it. Cooking this gives me an attack boost, that's what I'm talking about. And then cooking it with anything else will also grant some extra health benefits, but having a razor shroom in there at all will make it mighty! Mighty steamed mushrooms, awesome. I could do something similar with fish and insects as well, but we'll go ahead and get a couple of these, and the more shrooms I put in there, I believe the more of a mighty bonus it will yield, correct? Yeah, let's not mix in anything else, or else it might take the mighty effect away. I guess having some stamina boosting items might be useful as well. There we go. Boom, there we go. Now we got 2 attack boosts, and for 3 minutes and 30 seconds. So with that, combined with my armor, combined with my weapon, I'm dealing over 100 damage per hit. Isn't that awesome? All right, let's get some stamina boosters as well. All right. Boom, baby. That might be useful, I don't know. Now's the time to be cooking stuff, right? I doubt they'll have cook pots down in the depths. I guess I have my portable cook pots if need be, but anyway, how about the armored carp? No, that's defense. We want the mighty carp. Let's go ahead and get 5 of those going. See how much of an attack boost that yields. All right, check this out. And there we go. Plus 3 attack for 4 minutes and 10 seconds. And it restores hearts. That's nice. All right, so now then, I think we ought to move away from the attack. And we'll do some more stamina stuff, so just that and some salt. Use the salt for flavor. Yeah, I've got plenty of rock salts. There we go. Cool. Full wheel of stamina. All right. What else do we want to do? Well, I can make the elixir. If I just want to do an elixir, not worry about restoring hurt. So I can take a rhino beetle, and we can take any type of monster part, but I think the bigger or more valuable the monster part, the better the boost of the elixir, right? So let me see. And, all right, yeah, just a pure 4-minute attack boost could be useful. All right, I think that's enough attack stuff. Let's go ahead and move into, that's speed. Okay, so we got a hot-footed frog. Let's get some speed elixirs going. Okay, we got to infuse it with something that doesn't have elemental property, so that ought to be good. 1 or 2 speed elixirs could be nice, even if not for battle, just for maybe running away, running toward the enemy in the depths. Yeah, I think just 1 of those ought to be good. Okay, and then we'll want, a hearty salmon, yes, because this will provide a full restore. So salmon, butter, and salt. That's a pretty classic and pure dish. It should aid me in battle, and it should taste pretty good. Awesome, full recovery plus 4 bonus hearts should I need them. All right, I've got the food with secondary effects, I've got the armor with secondary effects, I've got powerful weapons. There's really only 1 more thing I can think of. Yes, I'm warping to Hyrule Castle right now. No, we're not going to Ganon just yet. There's 1 more thing that I need. See, I've got the weapons, I've got the bows, I've got the armor, I've got the food, I've got the arrows, I've got all sorts of other fusing things. I've got everything else but not really a shield. And I mentioned this in the previous part when I finished completing the Hyrule Compendium by paying Robbie for the remainder of the photos within it. But there is something over here that will be of great use to me that I never got previously, and there were plenty of other opportunities in this walkthrough where I could have gotten it. Heck, even part 100 when I was here doing that main plot at Hyrule Castle would have been a prime time to get it. But the next best time is now. For you see, I never got the Hylian shield. I could have gotten it at just about any point I would have wanted to. Oh, hang on. There are destructible rocks over here. Let's get it. Woo, look at how powerful that bow is, that Lionel bow. That's why you want one of those. All right, what's inside here? Was this worth my time to take the detour? A royal bow. Well, I guess I have more inventory for an extra bow, huh? If you don't have a savage Lionel bow, then a royal bow will still be sufficient. Anyway, I never got the Hylian shield. I know there is one. I have its photo in the Hyrule Compendium. And I could have gotten it at just about any point of the game. It might have been more appropriate to have gotten it way earlier, but I'm getting it now. And it feels somewhat fitting to get it now. I'm drawing parallels to when I did my Breath of the Wild 100% walkthrough. And you see, when I did that walkthrough, I got the Hylian shield right before I did my fight with Ganon. The fight with Ganon was in Hyrule Castle. The shield was in Hyrule Castle on the way to Ganon. But it was tucked away at a different location than it is in this game. Even so, it feels most appropriate to me to get the shield right before I go and fight Ganon. So that's exactly what I'm gonna go do. In Breath of the Wild, it was hidden inside of like a jail cell. But in this game, I'd argue it's actually much more accessible, which goes against the point of why I didn't use it earlier, but I'm getting it now, darn it, that's my point. And I have to get it at some point because I'm the walkthrough and it's a one-of-a-kind special item. So, I came down into this cave, I came down by the docks of this cave plenty of times to get Korok seeds and to explore the castle and to do who knows what. I was definitely in here at one point as well, probably to even access the shrine at the top of the castle. And now, I'm gonna go back in here and showcase just how easy it is to get the shield in this game. And I'm doing it at the very end of the walkthrough. All you need is a bow, an arrow, and some navigational skills. You might not even need the last one. Might be good to have some armor and some stamina and some weapons. Ooh, Gloom hands. All right, let me show you how well prepared I am now. Look at this, good shot, Tulin. There you go. All right, I've got a two-handed weapon with a powerful Lionel horn attached to the end of it. Great. I mean, I could just add bombs to this and just be done with it. There you go. I don't have to worry about saving my bombs, I got plenty of them, but I just don't think you're worth the trouble. There you go. Easy. All right, Phantom Ganon. This is like a warm-up for the actual Ganon fight I'm going to be doing momentarily. Here you go. Let me show you how easy this is going to be. Well, there goes my bonus heart. But see, remember when I was like, oh yeah, my bonus heart could be corrupted, whatever. Pfft, no big deal. Boom. Defeated Ganon. And actually, for defeating the Gloom hands and Phantom Ganon, I can get Dark Clumps, and I can get Gloom weapons, including a Gloom sword and or a spear, I guess, and then like a Gloom bow. So that's extra stuff. I'm glad I was able to demonstrate that. Genuinely forgot that there were gonna be Gloom hands here. Anyway, once you have your bow and your arrow, all you have to do is light the arrow on fire. You can use the torch here, or you can use fire fruits or red choo-choo jelly, and then you just have to ignite this, essentially, bigger torch here. And of course, once you do so, it will reveal this treasure chest, and we already know what's gonna be inside of it. It's the whole reason I even came over here in the first place. Bada bing, bada boom, it is the one, the only Hylian shield, and that little text kind of ruined the moment. It says I can't carry more shields, but there are more than enough shields that I am willing to drop. Here, I can go ahead and drop this here stake shield. I'm not going to be using that. Oh yeah, didn't I pick up that pot lid earlier when I was doing cooking? Okay, let me go ahead and drop the pot lid. It'd be funny if that saved me, but nah. We'll have some extra inventory here. There you go, the Hylian shield. Now I've got the Master Sword, the Hylian shield. There is no designated bow. Oh, I don't even have the Master Sword ready. How much time do we need before the Master Sword is ready to go? Well, first, let me smash these open, because there's probably extra arrows in here. So you can get the bow from fighting the Phantom Ganon over there, and then you can get the arrows from over here. So really, they're basically just giving you the shield. As for the sword, how much more time do I need on it? 4 minutes? Well, I know something that I can do to pad the time out and stall a little bit for the Master Sword to be ready before I head into the depths. Number one, let's go ahead and fuse a few more materials to my weapons. Now that I'm not as concerned about getting rupees and upgrading my stuff, I could actually use a diamond and fuse that to one of my weapons. So we'll fuse that to the Feared Steedy sword. Look at that. Even though a Savage Lionel Horn would be much more useful, or Silver Lionel Horn rather, I've been wanting to use a diamond on something, and boom, the Gloom Spear. Oh yeah. All right, that can get a silver Lionel Mace Horn. Look at that. Oh, Ganon's not gonna know what hit him. I'm gonna one-shot this guy. All right. Anyway, there are a few other things I can do to pad out the time a little bit. To draw another parallel to Breath of the Wild. When I set forth to Hyrule Castle with the intention of defeating Ganon once and for all, I rode my horse to the location. Today, I shall do something very similar. Now, it could be fitting to use the very same horse that I actually used in Breath of the Wild. I have that as an option. It would be Scotchmallow, but we're going to go ahead and use Sour Patch. Sour Patch was the very first horse that I ever got here in Tears of the Kingdom. He's been with me since the very beginning. We've been on quite the adventure together, and while I have obtained more horses since then, it feels fitting to use the first horse that I got in this game to help me fulfill my final task in this game. All right, Sour Patch, you're looking good, my man. If you're ready, let's go ahead and take one last ride, okay? Now we're gonna go out and around, and it's not gonna be a very long ride because once I get to Hyrule Castle, I'm gonna have to ditch you and jump into the depths of my own. I'm afraid you can't go with me into the depths, for better or for worse. I mean, we all remember what happened when I tried to bring you to Zora's Domain, right? I accidentally drowned you like 3 times. You don't still hold a grudge against me for that, do you? Even so, let's head toward the big castle in the sky while I reflect upon the journey that I've had so far. And it's been a fun, if not sometimes tedious and repetitive journey, but it has been fun. And here we are, first thing in the morning. It's not even noon in the game yet! And I'm gonna go ahead and defeat Ganon. I can maybe defeat him before he gets his morning stretches in. Or his afternoon stretches in. I don't know, he's evil. Maybe he gets up in the evenings, like all evil people do. Anyway. All right, well, hey, Sour Patch, I think you've got a better road ahead of you, because when I did this in Breath of the Wild and I came over here with Snickerdoodle or Scotchmallow or whichever horse I used, I really should remember, but I don't because I got the names wrong. I got hit by a Guardian Laser and the horse died, like right around here, in fact. And then I shouted the name of my horse in agony. I was like, Snickerdoodle, no! And it wasn't even Snickerdoodle the horse, so my horse died and I got its name wrong. Point is, Sour Patch, you don't have to worry. The road is much safer this time. I've gone to Hyrule Castle plenty of times to get armor upgrading items and Korok seeds and just to do plot-related stuff plenty of times. But now, you get to go with me, and now I have the Hylian shield and the Of the Wild attire, as well as an abundance of other powerful weapons and food supplies. So I don't think I could be more well-equipped unless I wanted to, you know, cook more food or put items on all of my weapons right now. But I think we're fine. Look out into the horizon, Sour Patch. These are the worlds that we've explored. These are the people that we're going to help. This is the journey that shall soon come to a close. Now, for better or for worse, Sour Patch, this is where your job comes to an end. Feel free to take shelter from the rain. For everything else, it's up to me. This is it, folks. It's been a 2-year journey. Let's get it. Let's get this sword in Ganon's skull and save Princess Zelda. Now, it is worth noting, I have been down here before. There is a light route over here. I wanted to make sure that I had all the light routes opened up in the game. I've now done that. Now it's time to see what lays beneath all of the other locations I've previously explored. From here on out, it's new territory for me. So let's see. Which way is the proper way to go? Must be the other side. Worst case scenario, I can warp back up to the light route and really jump my way down again, but I don't want to ruin the suspense. I want to really soak in this moment because I'm in the fortunate situation where, despite the fact that this game has been out for 2 years, I have not had any of this spoiled to me. I've had 1 or 2 other things spoiled to me, such as the nature of being a walkthrough and spending so long on the game, but the actual final boss and the final trial leading to the final boss, I've not seen any of it. Ooh, and my Master Sword is ready. What perfect timing. There's that glow I love so much. All right, with the sword and the Hylian shield in tow, I'm gonna fuse this silver Lionel horn to my sword to give it its maximum power. All right. We're gonna hold on to that for a moment. Let's go to my diamond blade for now. Very good. All right. Ganon, I'm coming for you. Whew. All right. Gotta be careful not lose all my hearts on the way, huh? Awesome. Horriblins. Nice. Let's see, we going up now? Oh, we are. I think that's a black Horriblin and a silver one. It's go time. I got a two-handed weapon with a diamond attached to it. Here you go. You've heard diamond in the rough? How about how rough is the diamond, huh? You know what I mean? You're gonna take a stab at it. There you go. Rock sled, sure, extra weapon, but if I need to drop a weapon, that might be among the first to go. Well, if you ever need to hunt for more Horriblin parts, I guess this is the place to get them. Am I going the right way? I think so, yep. Up and over. Oh, electric keys. Well, that could have been useful earlier as well, but I'm not gonna mess with you. Let's see. Oh, a Lionel! Well, it's like this game knows that Lionels are not only mighty, but they contain some of the most mighty weapons in the game. I guess if you want some extra weapons to deal with Ganon, you can just fight the Lionel down here. I could defeat you using a weapon that has a Lionel part attached to it, but I feel more than comfortable using this diamond blade. There you go. I just fought one of you about 15 minutes ago. You think I'm worried about you? Woo! Hopefully I can do this fight flawlessly because I didn't get the other fight flawless. Woo! Good hit, Tulin! Good hit! You always were the most useful out of all the heroes right here. All right, we're more than halfway. All right, there you go. And hoppa. Okay, can't quite get the flurry rush, but that's fine as long as I don't take damage. Oh, nope. Not yet, not yet. Okay. Good hits, guys! You guys are crushing this. I think that was still Tulin again, but I'll still give everyone the credit this time. My Diamond Blade's about to wear off. I don't mind. I don't mind. All right, let's wrap this up with one stab from the Master Sword. Yep, literally one stab. Look at that. With the attack boost from the weapons, my armor, I don't even have the elixir consumed yet. But there, I can get more stuff, more arrows. Oh, I can't carry the Savage Lionel bow. No, we can change that. I don't need the spiked Boko bow. I feel that I will be fine. Okay. Oh, crystallized charges. I could have cashed those in to get some extra energy wells, but I don't think that's necessary. Anyway, I absolutely blew through that Lionel without taking a hit, and now I have even more powerful armor. I guess the best way to get up there would have been to have glided, but fortunately, I've got auto build. I'm using all of my resources right now. I've got plenty of Zonite to be able to auto build something. Let's go ahead and use the rocket platform, yeah. This is great for just immediately going up. Let's go up! All right. How far up can I even go anyway? Nope, that far up. Darn it, I could have stopped the platform and made it look cooler, but that's okay. It wouldn't be a Yoshiller video without something going awry, right? Even though I've become such a master at this game. See, I can't even climb the wall correctly. But fortunately, I've got more than enough stamina for that to not even matter. So again, just utilizing all my resources. Okay, so there were some electrical enemies leading up to this point. Now I guess I'm in the corridor with icy enemies. Well, darn it! Kinda wish I knew this was all here before I went about upgrading all my armor. Folks, if you really wanted to get all the necessary parts to upgrade your armor, really everything you need is right here. All the icy enemies, the Horriblins, the Lionel. There's not a Hinox down here because I had to defeat all the Hinoxes in order to get the monster medal, but otherwise everything else is down here. This has been quite the ride. Oh, and a Lizalfos. Oh, I've got such a vendetta against your type of species ever since I've been trying to upgrade all my armor. Look, it even dropped a tail. All right, that's exactly why. Those tails are a random drop, but I happened to get one off of this black Lizalfos here. Anyway, guess we'll keep going down. I don't know. Oh, cutscene? It's taken my controls away. The power of a sage cannot reach you. Ooh, we're in deep now, folks. It's just me. No more sages or heroes can help me now. Look at that. I can get extra choo-choo jelly while I'm here. Well, I can get some elemental ones while I'm at it. Let's go for the electrical ones. In my experience, I found that one to be the most useful. Some extra arrows, some extra bows. Oh, old wooden bows. I guess that's just kind of here in the events of an emergency, if you run out of weapons. If I somehow run out of weapons while I'm down here, that's my own fault. I better not. All right, let's see what we've got. More Lizalfos. All right, let's go then. You want to do this? I'm ready to do this. I'm more than prepared to deal with you, all right? You see that Hylian shield on my back? That shows that I'm more ready than I've ever been before because I only got the Hylian shield about 10 minutes ago. Oh, and I got a flurry rush! Wasn't even trying to go for it, but I'm glad I got one against you. I didn't get one against the Lionel in the other room. That was probably my first time getting a flurry rush against the Lizalfos as well, just in general. And it dropped the tail. Okay, look, I'm glad it dropped the tail. I'm just spiteful. All right. If you're giving me one of these, I'm gonna assume that I probably need it. And I could put it on a cart. I saw that it gave me the little cart there in the corner, but I shan't be doing that. I will instead go ahead and put the steering stick right on it, right there in the middle. Yeah, one last final building activity before I go and fight Ganon, right? That's fun. Let's strap a rocket to it. That'll give it the oomph that I need. That way I hopefully won't even need the cart. And then I'll need a fan at the end of it because I'm probably gonna have to go gliding. I'm probably gliding over some big room where there's lava or gloom or something. Let's see. I probably could make something a bit more creative. And I've stated in previous parts of this walkthrough that that's one of my regrets, is that I wasn't more creative with my creations right here. But I guess sometimes I don't have to be creative. Sometimes I just have to get to the solution, right? And I guess this is the room where I'm gonna be gliding. All right, you come with me then. I probably could get across this room without gliding. Oh, and I can see, thanks to Ultra Hand, that floor is gonna detach there. So I think it's gonna be a lot easier if I just glide through, and if I just get this started, I don't even have to fight you choo-choos. Here we go. All the way across, boom! Nice! One last little gliding activity. Ultra Hand was a major part of this game, and putting stuff together was a major part of this game, so it's kind of nice to see that present itself here at the end. Final portions of game should be a bit of a review for everything that you've done so far, and that includes smashing open these boulders. Let's go. All right, I don't have to use bomb flowers, but I've got an abundance of bomb flowers, so I don't mind using them. What it probably wants me to do is to use one of my rocky weapons, because at the beginning of this game there was a dungeon, a shrine, I guess, that taught me this mechanic. So I'll go ahead and use it. A little bit. Okay. I'm gonna take my best guess and say that there's nothing at the top. Is there even anything at the bottom? There is! It was worth my time! There was a treasure chest here. And it's got 10 more bomb flowers. That's awesome. I used like 3 bomb flowers and then I got 10 from that treasure chest. Well, I got a bonus of 7. Oh, now hang on. Can I take a little cart down here? What happens to that cart that I got from Yiga Clan Hideout? I don't get to save that? No, whatever. I'll go down on foot. Maybe it's better that way, because this is feeling familiar. This is feeling familiar to the beginning of the game, and that makes sense. That was all underneath Hyrule Castle. It's where things got started. Oh yeah, we can even see where some of the cutscenes showed some stuff. Showed Link and Zelda walking down here. But now I can go down here at my own pace. And when I first came down here, at maximum hearts, I was well equipped, I was ready to go. And here I am, full circle, coming back down here, but on my terms. Oh, hang on, we got some Gibdos this time though. Give me just a moment, would you? Boom. Can only defeat them with elemental powers. Well, I've got shock fruits, and I just got an abundance of yellow choo-choo jelly. Where's all that? Right, it's sorted by fuse attack power. Let's go by most used. Yeah, I just got this choo-choo jelly. What do we say we go ahead and use that? Boom. Yes, I appreciate that there are Gibdos down here, and doggone it, once again, if I knew I needed to farm more Gibdo items and I knew that the Gibdos were down here, this would have been the best place to upgrade all my stuff. Or to get all the stuff to upgrade my other stuff. You know what I mean? This whole corridor, this whole path on the way to Ganon, is full of items that are necessary to upgrade your armor. Oh, and this is the room. This is where Zelda... Well, this was the last time I really saw Zelda. Well, in her human form anyway. I have plenty of pictures of her as a dragon. Anyway, is there anything behind me? I guess I can look at the hieroglyphics if I wanted to. Or the hieroglyphics, I guess? I don't know. But I saw those already. This is the way to go. All right, yep, we're retreading old ground. It's kind of neat. I'm digging the vibes here. I like it a lot. Even though I am an overpowered mess, I'm really appreciating the suspense that's being built up. Okay. Oh, we're going deep now. How deep do the depths go? This is cool. Imprisoning chamber. All right, yep, this is where it went down, wasn't it? Oh, that's a long way down. Okay, let's go for it. Oh, I am so glad that none of this was spoiled to me. I have absolutely no idea what's about to happen. I've bounced back and forth in this walkthrough of having things be done in a blind fashion and making things in a professional, knowledgeable fashion. But this, I'm as prepared as I'm gonna be, but I have no idea what's in store. The Gloom's Lair? This must be the Gloom room. But you have to call it a lair because calling it a Gloom room makes it sound too childish, I get it. A torch? That's probably Zelda's torch. That was probably the torch that she used before she fell. That's crazy cool. Oh, dude, the music. Oh my god. Dude. They really make it so that you can't come down here by accident. Now, you can do this game in any order. You could come here first if you wanted to, but they really make it clear, like, Are you sure you want to do this? Are you ready? Because the further down I go, the more dramatic and ominous the music becomes. Oh snap, it's giving me a jump command. Oh snap. All right, let's do it. Zelda, I'm coming to save you. And Ganon, I'm coming to crush you. Oh, look at this. Developers and designers, this is a masterclass of design on here. I'm loving this. Look how awesome the music's getting. Oh, frick.
Link, we shall protect Hyrule together.
The Gerudo owe you for your help. You can count on me.
I will atone for my past failure. It is time to stop the Demon King.
For one, that was a very cool cutscene. Awesome. And for two, that might have been my last fairy on the way down here. I probably should have demonstrated how to get more, but that's okay. It only raises the stakes, right? I just gotta do it. I can take all of you. I'm not even worried. Let's go. Got the flurry rush as well. Woo. Oh, already out of my master sword, but that's okay. That is the exact reason I brought plenty of powerful weapons down here with me. Knew I couldn't solo it with just the master sword. All right, let's go. Oh, hey, you're not even dealing damage to my remaining hearts. You're just corrupting my previous hearts. Well, I'm not worried about that. I'm gonna go for a spin. Look at that. That attack boost from my armor and fusing a powerful item to the end of this already powerful weapon is truly the way to go. All right, and I could consume a mighty elixir as well, but I'll save that for when I actually fight Ganon. There you go. All right. Using all of my weapons here, using all of my knowledge and resources to take all of you on. Ready for this, here we go. Nope, okay. Didn't get a flurry rush, but I didn't take damage from you either. It's okay if I don't do this flawlessly, there's a lot going on, but I'm glad that I have all these other characters here to help me. And they're actual characters, not their holographic looking forms. They're actually here with me. Oh, there's more? Oh, so there is. All right, it's round 2 against the Lizalfos. Oh, I've been waiting to get my revenge on you guys. This is for all of your tails, or lack thereof. You guys made it take so long to upgrade all the armor. You were single-handedly the reason that video took so long to make. Well, that and getting the dragon armor parts, but at least I like dragons. I don't like you. Here we go. I'm spinning around. This is the way to do it. There. If any of you want to drop a tail, now's the time, but I have my doubts. Oh, no, actually, take that back. You dropped a tail. Once again, folks, if you ever needed to upgrade all of your armor parts and you were missing out on specific enemy parts, this is the place to get them. Oh, Gibdos? My point still stands. I had to go and get Gibdo wings as well, and I had to keep waiting for blood moons to get more of the flying Gibdos to appear. That's fine. It means I'm more than well prepared to deal with you. I don't even necessarily need a weapon. We'll go with fire this time. Red choo-choo jelly. Okay, we'll alternate between the red and the yellow. All right, Riju, this is your specialty if you want to strike some lightning down. Oh, frick, I'm damaging myself. I might need to consume some food sooner than I thought. All right, hang on, take it easy there. All right, fine. I'll go ahead and consume this. Now, I don't get to have, oh, it does give me the bonus hearts technically. Okay, I was gonna say, I don't think it gives me the bonus hearts because my other hearts are corrupted. I can't undo that just yet, but I'll be fine. I am not worried. Let's go, Fire Keys Eyeball. It's got elemental powers, and it's a Keys Eyeball, so it still locks onto them. But we'll go for Red Choo-Choo Jelly. There you go. See? I don't gotta keep aiming. I can use my good old throwing arm. Boom, Gibdo wings. Collecting them just in case, even though all my armor is upgraded. I don't know. They're gonna give me Gibdo wings, I'll take them. I know that those can be hard to come by. You are a persistent little one. In some regards, I can respect it. Well, you're still a Gibdo, so I can't respect you that much. There you go. Boom, baby. There we are. All right, what else we got? Give me the Gibdo bones. You can fuse those to a weapon and deal some absolutely powerful damage, but you only get the 1 slash before the Gibdo bone breaks. All right, and now we're up to Moblins. Very well then. It seems as though we're in the home stretch of this fight. I can do this! Not even worried! Not even worried. I'm about to go for a spin once more. I'll use up the last of this weapon on you if I have to. Boom. We're going. Oh. And once more, Moblin parts for something that I needed to upgrade all my armor. So yeah, it could have been beneficial for me to come down here and fight all the enemies, get all their parts, and then upgrade my armor. But nah, I'm having more fun going through this as an overpowered mess. Let's get it! Oh, Moblin Horn, thank you. Nicely done, everybody! I guess that's everybody. Is that the best that Ganon has to offer?
That gloom, it means but one thing. The Demon King is there. Huh?
More obstacles in our path, but our foe is mistaken if he thinks this will stop us.
We are fated to fight these beasts. Don't worry about us.